Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're looking at this 1999 game called Time's Up. It's won lots of awards, meant to select various other things on here. It's published by R&R Games, and the designer has made many versions of Time's Up. It's a party game for minimum 4 players. It is recommended best as 4, and I would agree with that, but you can play at 12 or as many players as you want really. This is just to show you that we have done some scoring. I'll talk to you about that in a second, but as you can see there's a good score pad going on, although it is only single-sided. And what you're looking to do in 30 seconds over 3 rounds, you're trying to get the best score for your team. So for example, we've done these ones, I think it was only a couple of days ago. You're going to count out 40 cards in total, plus an extra 2 cards per player. So you're just going to count that out, imagine that's 40, and then divide it up so you basically have got obviously equal amount of cards each. So say I've got about 11 cards. What I'm going to do is go through these cards and see which of these words I don't want. Now, it could be using either the yellow side or the blue side, but you've got to be consistent. Only use one or the other. So last time I only used yellow, but once you've done all the yellows, put them at the back, and then of course you can then do the other side afterwards. So there's various letters coming up here. So F happens to be fictional, got E for entertainer, there's A for artist, C for contemporary, H for historical, M for musician, S for sports, and R for writer. So does it have a setup, play, and review video? This is going in the fan rate playlist, AmassGames playlist, etc. So you're going to go through these words and think, okay, is there anything I don't think I know in terms of helping to get things? Unless it's got a parentheses around it, you've got to get the full word. In this case, Tiberius is quite a hard word to get. We did use it last time, so in this case you could say something like, sounds like a river in Rome, like the Tiber. And you said, something like, what does the end of curious sounds like? This. So you say Tiberius, and you can get it. So imagine we lost these two. Then what you can do, take all these piles of cards, plus everyone else's, of course removing those 2 that they've had, shuffle up, then 30 seconds will start, which is difficult to show from this angle, and then straight off we're going to say, okay, first word sounds like maybe who Dracula is, second word sounds a bit like one of the Beatles, the one who was assassinated, and then see if they get it. So I might say Vladimir Lenin, okay great, next one. Then we say, okay, this person, first name, same as Chaplin, second name happens to be an action star, whose first name is Jackie Chan, Charlie Chaplin, Charlie Chan. This one happens to be, okay, who hasn't Gone with the Wind? You might say Scarlett O'Hara, oh, Clark Gable, done. And at that point, the time has still got lots of time going on. Just imagine we got to that. That's round 1. You then tot up how many you got. So obviously there's 40 cards odd. So if it's 40 cards, one team, in this case we were the team 1, and you got 18 points, they got 22. But then you can enter round 2. Take the same cards, and what you're going to do is just read out all the names, just so that everyone's familiar. Shuffle them up again, and then what you're going to do is this time you can only say one word. So this time I might say Dracula. Oh, Vladimir Lenin. Wind, as in Gone with the Wind. And then in this case you might say Jackie, for like, Charlie Chaplin, whatever. So then you do this at round 2, and then again you're going to be against the clock. See how you did. In this case you did slightly better, but we're still behind overall. The final round, it's going to be hard to show you from this angle, is you're going to do like Charlie Chan and go, hiya, like that, chop. So you can't talk. We can use sounds, but you can't use words. And then you do this one, which is like, I don't know, like this, like damn, don't give a damn, that kind of thing, or like that, wind. And then this one, you might do something like, wah, because that's not really a word, or you could like pretend to be a bat or something. So that's how it's going to go. Extremely funny, very fun, crying with laughter, had a great time. 40 cards seems a lot. However, what's going to happen is you're going to start speeding up, especially in rounds 2 and 3 as well, because you can even use pantomime or charades, if you want to define it as, in rounds 1 as well. So that's how it's going to go, and then of course you're going to see however we did overall. Great fun, really enjoy it. Now, even though this game is 25 years old, you'd think some of these words would be dated, but actually it kind of works most of the time. There's some people I didn't know, like there's an Olympic diver and stuff, and being an American game, obviously I'm in the UK, it can come across like that, but generally speaking it was very effective. And then there are many other versions. I've played Time's Up Deluxe as well, which for some reason I gave a 7 out of 10 to, which is still higher than average. It's still a very good game. I'm closer to giving this probably like an 8 out of 10. I think it's such like a wow experience as well. My parents love it, and they're about 70, and they really enjoyed it. So this is Time's Up, a very clever game. Like I say, you can see why it's won so many awards. I would definitely recommend this one as well. And if you have any questions or any errata, check out the description on YouTube. Comment, obviously, is always best in YouTube as well. Also, as I mentioned, like, subscribing, hit the notification bell. Also, head through to Instagram via that description as well. Support the channel via Patreon. Also, head through to Facebook to join the discussion. And of course, there's the podcast. So please do search for that too. Looking forward to bringing more party games. Check out my fan rate playlist, the AmassGames playlist, board game reviews playlist, amongst many others. And there we go. Thanks very much for watching. Enjoy. Time's up. Back to the table.